Good morning. Welcome to Trading Hour. It's a brand new week. I'm Reema Tendulkar. With me is Pavitra Parekh, and things have gotten off to a quiet start. The Nifty, as we speak, is holding above that 18,500 mark, so above the 20-day moving average. And there has been a sharp recovery from the early morning lows. So the market started downbeat, and that's because the Nifty IT index opened with a cut of nearly 1.5%. But since then, the IT index has recovered close to about 1.5%, and that's mirroring the recovery that we're seeing in the Indian markets. Thereafter, in the last 1 hour, things have been fairly quiet. Remember, this is a major week of central bank action. So ahead of that, we are seeing muted moves across the global markets. Right now, pretty flat on the benchmark indices, just up close to about 0.1% on the benchmark indices. The advanced decline ratio right now is in favor of the gaining side. So we've got about 4 stocks in the green for 3 in the red.
Hi, good morning. So like you said, we've made quite a big recovery, especially if you take a look at what's going on in the context of the rest of Asia, right? So Hang Seng at one point was down 4%. It has recovered. It's currently around 2.5 points lower. You have Taiwan also on your screens. And a lot of the Asian markets are seeing cuts after that weak handover from Wall Street. So do keep that in mind. For our own markets, what's holding up quite well today are some of the larger auto names. So the likes of M&M, Hero, Tata Motors, these are some of the top gainers on the Nifty. You also have the HDFC twins doing quite well. So take a look at those as well. On the downside, HCL Tech, after opening well in the green, has actually seen quite a slip, and it's pretty much, it's back in the red right now. After we did speak to the management, the rest of the IT pack also finding itself there. In terms of cues, the CPI data from the US is on 13th, so that is something important to watch. And then, of course, the Fed decision, which will come out on the 14th, that is Wednesday. So that's something that you should keep your eye out on as far as cues go. But for now, let me run you through everything that we have lined up on the show today. The market trades flat after slipping in early trade. Mid-caps fare a tad better. Autos and metals show strength. IT slips. We'll discuss the market fundamentals with Rajesh Baheti of Cross Seas Capital Services. And IT services companies are in the spotlight amid global slowdown concerns. HCL Tech's management, meanwhile, tells CNBC-TV18 that high furloughs are not unique to the Noida-based company. Key management commentary coming up later on the show. We'll also take the discussion on the IT sector forward with Girish Pai of Nirmal Bang Institutional Equity. So stay tuned for that conversation as well. And it's a muted debut for Uniparts India on the bourses today. The stock slides after listing at a slight discount to the issue price. More details in just a bit. And India's largest winemaker, Sula Vineyards, 960 crore rupee IPO opens for subscription. Key excerpts from our conversation with the management also lined up for you. So all of this and lots more over the next 60 minutes.
But first up, let's talk about the IT sector. Now, HCL Tech